Why hello everyone, welcome back to my daily long play stream, where I play through whatever my current game is at the moment for a couple hours, just about each day at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. At least I do from Sunday through Thursday. Waiting for the music to die down a bit. I'm currently playing through The Outer Worlds on the Xbox One. I'm gonna hit A to continue. And we're gonna keep on keeping on here. This is a Fallout style action RPG set in space. It is currently available on Game Pass for the Xbox One. So if you are a Game Pass subscriber like I am, give it a look. You might find it interesting. This is my second stream. I started playing yesterday, and I found out that apparently I'm now the owner of a new ship, having just been freshly woken up from deep slumber and hibernation aboard a larger ship that was in transit. We got some UE3 style pop in there. So, and now, unfortunately, this new ship that I've acquired needs a power regulator before it can take off. So that's what I'm going out to find. I got this here companion. She's going to help me, hopefully, and not shoot me. That'd be nice. And yeah, let's take a look at where the waypoint is leading me. Looks like we got a couple of them, actually. Before we go off half-cocked, let's take a look at the quest thing. We have to divert power from the geothermal plant. I think there's a botch. I guess that means ones we failed. Let's see here. I think there's a side task we can go to. I need to find out, though. I think we're supposed to talk to someone before we go on this main quest. But it's not listing it here. Oh well, let's take a look at the map, see what it has to say. Got two objective markers that are both in the same general direction, so let's just head over there. The quest log is not being especially helpful.
Sorry, I'll just be a minute.
Transition to Emerald Vale region. Let's see what the other one has to say. Assuming I'm even going the right direction, that is. What? As you can see, this game has a very distinctive Blade Runner style aesthetic to it. Let's see here. The map again.
I've always felt weird in here. It's too clean.
Alright. Hi, I'm supposed to talk to you.
What is it? You're an outsider. Fantastic. Vicar Maximilian de Soto at your service.
Hello.
Or Vicar Max if you're the sort who prefers brevity. And Ms. Holcomb as well. How rare to see you out. And with a complete stranger. Curious.
Just tagging along, Vicar DeSoto. Don't mind me.
I so rarely get new people to talk to. Name your poison. Anything at all. Spiritual counseling. This season's tossball predictions. The quickest way out of town.
Okay, here's the part where we talk to this guy, I guess. Alright, let's just get to the point, I guess.
I thought you would talk to him.
You wanted to speak to me, Ms. Holcomb? Every time I've tried to engage you in conversation, you
Oh.
look at the floor, answer in single words, and slink away. I can't imagine what would be so grave as to drive her to my mission. What has Mr. Thompson asked you to do?
Let's go with this one.
Depriving them of safety from the marauders and wildlife. I can see why that troubles you. Miss Holcomb has a soft heart. Always has, if you believe the talk. They rejected the order of society and live beyond the walls so thoughtfully provided by our Spacer's Choice patrons. Does that strike you as a responsible life choice?
Apparently I can't do this one because my intelligence is not high enough. I guess in today's stream I'll take a closer look at some of those stuff. Who knows, maybe I'll be regretting my choice of just sort of putting one of those points in each of those categories. I don't know.
Assuming your goal is to save as many as possible, then you should bring everyone together. Send the power to Edgewater and convince the deserters to return to the fold.
Is that even possible?
Not if things are left to stand as they are. If you don't mind a bit of unsolicited advice, be cautious on your way to the geothermal plant. It is not as safe as you might assume.
And why is that?
One of the reasons I transferred here was to fulfill my duty in hunting down banned heretical texts. I happen to know such a book is, as we speak, tainting a collector's library in Emerald Vale. However, the collector's residence lies outside the town's walls. My retrieval efforts have been thwarted by marauders who have overrun the property. Should you fare better than me, I'd pay a handsome sum for the book.
The book. Why would you be after
I
it?
just want to keep the writing out of layman's hands. It wouldn't do for such information to fall into public consumption.
Yeah,
It's a handwritten journal. A faded blue cover with the name M. Bakonu handwritten in the lower corner. I'll mark where I saw it on your map. Assuming you're serious? It is not only a beautiful relic of a bygone time, it's also the thoughts of an early thinker on the nature of man's place in the cosmos.
okay.
Not many in this colony could understand its true value, should they ever read it.
Sure, I'll look for your book.
If you retrieve it, you can always find me here.
That doesn't necessarily mean I'll bring it to you, but it means I'll at the very least grab it for myself. Let's Alright, let's head that way then. I'm assuming that's going to take us in the direction of something. Very descriptive I am. Seems a little strange that we're just walking around with this gun pointing straight out like that. Should be. You'd think there'd be an option to holster your weapon. I don't know. Again, I'm not used to playing these types of games. The closest thing I've played to this is Skyrim. So, yeah. Regardless, here we are. Leaving Edgewater. Going to Vale's Emerald Vale. Now we're back outside. Cool. There you are. Time to take a look at the map. So where we're going is directly behind us then, eh? Alright. Use a landing pad. Something to keep in mind for later.
When I was little, we'd get freighters in every Sunday noon. Now they only come but once a month. I love the wind here.
Don't mind me, I will spend some time just sort of looking at stuff, exploring. I don't necessarily want to beeline my way through here, this game. As I understand, this game is not a 100-hour plus RPG like the Skyrims and the Fallouts and such. This is actually only about 20 hours, roughly. So it means I should be able to take a leisurely pace while still beating it within a reasonable amount of time. Yeah. Hopefully. Besides, I'm also getting points for discovering stuff. XP, excuse me. Insert captain's identification cards to initiate remotely. It's, my ship is not working. That's why it's locked out to me. Okay, now I get it. So basically what that will allow me to do is allow me to, move my ship, wherever it is, to that spot, remotely. Trying to think of a comparison to make. Maybe the stables in Breath of the Wild? It's a dumb comparison, but it's the closest thing I can think of. We got some lava there, spilling into the ocean.
Get ready. Got them all.
Okay. Wasn't even paying attention there. The thing just sort of blended into the background. Let's say tarmac and cheese? What? I'll take a look at that. Inventory. Yeah, tarmac and cheese. I was not deceived. Not real tarmac, not real cheese. Damaged mechanical sentry, eh? Alright. So what we're doing right now is we're going to try to reroute power from a geothermal plant back to Edgewater here. And as a result, we will be able to get the power converter that we need, or power regulator, excuse me, for our ship. Now there's a theft system in here, so I need to keep a close eye out for red lettering just when I'm taking things, just to make sure I don't inadvertently steal something. I tend to not like to do that in these kinds of games. At least that was the case with Oblivion and Skyrim. Don't worry, I'm not making my playthrough vanilla. I'm not making my playthrough a vanilla ordinary playthrough just for the purpose of this stream. This is how I would be playing it normally. This is just the way I am, I suppose. Mock apple. So, either it's a fake apple, or it's an apple that will mock me if I try to eat it. Alright, let's grab this thing and waste these guys.
Nice one.
Okay, that guy's got armor. I wasn't paying attention to that.
Get past that armor.
Took a lot of damage, but I leveled up, so there's that. I'd say 8-bit cartridge. Some examples of this game's style of humor, I suppose. Okay, let's, I am hoping that there'll be a place on my ship to deposit stuff. A junk drawer or something. Yeah, alright, we got 10 more points. Okay, I'm gonna put into guns. Put some into defense. There we go. I also put some into leadership as well, considering I'm, got a companion here. Dialogues, stealth. How about another into tech? And then 2 more into guns, because that's going to be my main thing here. Is that it? Yeah, cool. My journal is telling me there's something I haven't read, and yet it's not listing where it is. That's a little annoying. I think it'd be under combat, right? Companion movement commands. Press down on the D-pad to send to a location. Hold to order them back. That's basically what the D-pad is for modern games. Commands and just basically extra buttons, really. Focus fire. Up to attack, down to move. Okay. We are slowly regenerating health here. Emerald Vale. This is the community outside of the protective city walls there. Alright. Got another guy here. There we go. A shotgun seems pretty handy here. Okay, I need to, heal up here. Ah. Where'd you come from, good sir? No matter. You are shot in the face. Alright, switch over to this thing. Yep. Notice I'm not even bothering with my melee weapons. Oh, it's 8-bit cartridges, not an 8-bit cartridge. Got it. But, I'm assuming this is currency. Alright. Yeah, I'm not a fan of how precise you have to be with your cursor in order to pick something up. Just saying. Alright, holy crap, all this crap needs to be taken.
Oh, clever.
Alright, I wasn't where I was even stealing, but whatever. Hopefully that doesn't come back to bite me later. Alright, let's, ooh, a balcony. Cool. Until next time, the balcony is closed. What? Yeah. I do like me a good balcony. Let's, dissenters in our midst. Alright. I wonder how much of this, how much any of this stuff will actually matter. An assault rifle. Interesting. Let's take a look at that. No, that's, unequip that thing and then put the... I have a hunting rifle and an assault rifle. Interesting. Let's equip both of them then. That's a shock cannon. That wasn't even where that even picked these things up. Good job, me. Wow. Okay, Alright. Like that. Does this have a variable zoom? And it looks like it looks like the D-pad still controls the companion movement, so right stick does nothing, left stick does nothing, X does nothing. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say it doesn't. Oh well. I'll still take it, of course. Love me a good sniper rifle. Let's see if we can spot any other enemies nearby. Seems to be quicker just to tap X a bunch of times than to hold it. In games like Skyrim, I think you have a separate button that you pressed for take all. I don't know why they didn't do that with this. Now, what is this thing anyway? Looks like a dandelion. Except it's giant and blue. Oh, well. So the Spacer's Choice is not the best choice? That's not a very good advertisement. Alright. Botanical Lab.
Move along, stranger. We don't want any trouble.
Oh, I believe I'm supposed to talk to you?
I don't know you. Whatever you're looking for, it ain't here. Move along.
What's your problem?
Armed strangers wandering into my camp for one. Some of my camp wandering out for another.
Who's wandering out of your camp?
Got anything in you besides questions? No, I'm sorry. That was unworthy of me. Lady named Zoe went missing some nights ago. Just up and vanished without a trace. Now I'm pacing around wondering if marauders got to her.
Yeah, I'll keep an eye out.
It's not like Zoe to go wandering. Figured she might be out scavenging, but that ain't exactly her talent. Can't imagine where she's gone. Hale's a wide place. She could be anywhere.
Yeah, I'll find her.
Appreciate it. Honest.
Now maybe...
Over in the hothouse. Tending crop.
There we go. Try to get into good graces.
I'll tell you what I can. Vex me. If she told anybody, they ain't telling me. I'd check her room, but I got yelled at for snooping once already. Well, enough to know we never got on. Zoe and Stefan were close. If anybody knows the workings of her mind, he does.
Look for Stefan. Got it.
What is it?
Alright. Cool. Well, remember, we're not looking to pick a fight with these people. We're trying to convince them to head back to that place we just left. Edgewater, right. Or Edgewood. Edgevale. Edge something. Living on the edge. Razor's Edge.
Oh, that's Thomas. He used to follow me around before he left the cannery.
Great, a creeper. Alright, let's take a look at the map here. We also got, something about a companion skill. Wow, it's pristine weapons. Alright. Trespassing, lock-picking, hacking, and murder. One of those things are not like the other. Alright, quick melee. Alright, so you can melee with your, so you can melee with your gun weapons. Your gun weapons. Can I sound any worse? Can I sound any dumber? Hold my beer, I'll try. See. Alrighty then. Yeah, look at that. Now, can you melee like that with a melee weapon? Probably. I think Halo worked the same way. Halo 2, that is. Nope, not interested in stealing. I am interested in getting to this waypoint. Look at this rooster. It's giving me the option to talk to it, but it's not doing anything. Hey, talking to you. Yeah. What can I say? It's not in the mood for talking. Ah, you're exactly the person I'm looking for. Hello, you.
If you're hungry, there's meat turning on the spit outside. If you're bearing illness, find a place to lay your head down and I'll fetch you a poultice.
A what?
Whatever your troubles with Edgewater, leave them at the gates and be welcomed here. Any questions, dear?
And who are you now? You must be.
I have been called that, among other things. Green Thumb, grandmother, the strange old lady who keeps flowers. But yes, Adelaide will do just fine.
You mean your name?
Excuse me, Miss McDevitt? Sorry, it's just... You got such pretty trees in here.
Why, thank you. You're Robert's girl, aren't you? I remember when you were but a sprout. Thomas speaks of you often. Are you staying long? You should try some of my tobaccorn tea. I brew it in an old spittoon, but it's been cleaned.
That's wonderful. Is this your greenhouse?
Oh dear, the garden belongs to us all. Life is the gift of the universe, and the universe yields its bounty equally, absent of prejudice. The soil around the vale went sour years ago, but I found a way to sweeten it back up. The secret recipe is a little bit of elbow grease, a dash of love, and a heaping pile of special fertilizer.
Special.
A home for anyone who's ever turned their backs on Edgewater. A home for those of us with nowhere left to
Someone in the chat.
nothing
Hello.
to lose.
Sorry, I wasn't
So
paying
I
attention at the
dispose of
moment.
a puffball,
That
pass
seems
on
pretty
the way
good.
to a lighting
I don't know if it's
fresh
worth
soil.
buying though. I have access to it via Game Pass on the Xbox. So, and I also just started this game, so unfortunately I'm not in a position to say if it's worth buying or not. It's definitely worth trying if you have Game Pass, or if you can get Game Pass, that is. I have no idea if this is available for the PC version of Game Pass, but it is on the Xbox one. Let's see here. Why did you leave your old
It is an
home?
unpleasant story, dear. But the short of it is that sometimes one wakes up and realizes the place that was once her home for much of her life has changed. The home in which we spent our lives has left us behind, and so we must move on. And that is as much as I will say on the subject.
Basically, if you like games like Fallout or The Elder Scrolls, it's probably worth at least looking into. I understand it's significantly shorter than those games. It's about 20 hours long for a normal playthrough, although it'll almost certainly take me longer. But as far as if it's worth buying, I can't answer that yet. I've only been playing this for a couple hours. Alright.
Reed Thompson, you here on behalf of that cold-eyed reptile? Let's hear it. What's Reed's idea of peace, then?
Let's go with the middle one.
Make amends. Spare me. Only thing Reed knows how to make is a mess. Like everything else that comes out of Edgewater, that peace offering is canned. I and my own are living just fine out here by ourselves.
Let's go with this one, less
You wouldn't do such a thing.
confrontational thing.
Question is,
Route.
why would you agree to his plans?
Nah, let's just be honest with her. Boom.
Cannery's got a regulator. You want ship parts, you ought to rip him out of the cannery's guts and leave us be. If you're going down to the plant, you should divert power away from Edgewater and toward our end of the grid. Think about it. You'd be liberating an entire town from a lifetime of service to that odious cannery. Seems the sort of thing a hero would do.
Well, what have you got against the town?
You've seen that miserable excuse for a town with your own lamps. Hollowed out workers laboring their lives away at the cannery, living off whatever scraps Spacer's choice throws them. You know that's true, don't you, Miss Holcomb? Your father died of overwork. His heart gave out.
He was tired all the time, sure, but he was old, ma'am, and he raised me all by his lonesome.
Look what they did to this child. Lost her family to the company, and still she defends them.
Let's say I help you. What happens to Edgewater?
Life in Edgewater grinds to a halt. The cannery shuts down, workers desert in droves, and our own little camp grows and thrives. You bring power to Reed's town and you'll be killing us. Reed knows it. He's counting on it.
Sure, I'll consider it.
I trust you will listen to your conscience.
So it seems like we have a split here. A fork in the road, as it were. We can divert power to one town or the other. How did I get in here? Oh, here we go. Hey, look, it's nighttime. That must have been a long conversation. So let's take a look at the old quest journal. And let's see if we can, Alright, so basically what we can do is we can divert power from Edgewater. Well, either way, we're going to be going to the same geothermal plant. To redirect power. It's just a matter of which direction we're going to direct it to. Okay, that was a really dumb way of saying it, but whatever. Let's take a look at the map here. Cool. I am trying to keep an eye on the chat just in case anyone pops in. Unfortunately, I think I missed the one person who did, so clearly I'm not doing the better job that I said I was going to be doing in that regard. Oh well. As I like to say, this is total amateur hour here on this channel of mine. It probably always will be, too. I'm not making any money off of this, that's for sure. Alright, let's, Can I run? Yes, I can. Awesome. That must be the geothermal plant. The thing with smokestacks that are spitting out particles of fire. I wonder why I would make that assumption. It looks like an electrical field is covering the gate, the entrance to it.
I always wanted to poke around in here.
Now that looks real nice. Look at that. Especially on this TV of mine. Nice 55-inch 4K OLED by LG. Of course, now you can get this TV for a lot cheaper than what I spent on it, but whatever. Oh, dear. Alright.
Here they come!
Okay, I guess we're shooting this thing now. How about if I switch to the shotgun? Oh, there's more than one sentry back here. Okay, let's, where do you think you're going? Dagnam, I was hoping this thing would be easier to kill. Oh, it was. Alright, how about if we switch to, the assault rifle? Let's see if this does any better. Hey, look, it totally does. I hope my companion has, health that automatically regenerates. Alright. Combat drone. Where's the first thing I took out? Is it over here? Pneumatic piston. Alright, apparently I don't have enough of whatever that thing is to get in there. Light assault rifle. I have a lot of weapons on me. What's the difference between a light assault rifle and the one I have? Huh. Oh well. Let's, Can I read any of this stuff? Nope. Wait, I think that was one of the things I needed here. Nope, it wasn't. Never mind. Okay, so I guess I didn't have to deal with whatever that barrier is. Still not going to touch it, though. Let's, Sure is loud. Let's pop into here, then. Loading up a new area. So, when I get back to my ship next, I'm going to take a look around for some sort of storage locker. I don't want to have to deal with getting encumbered or limited inventory space here, or having to face difficult decisions about breaking down stuff that could potentially be useful later. Is this an arcade? No.
The control room should be off to the right. I hope we're doing the right thing.
Hey, whatever gets me the power regulator is going to be the right thing.
Oh.
You mean I did it? What's up here? A door. Energy cell, that's nothing. Light machine gun. I know what that is. Weapon modifications. Okay, cool. Oh, is that a chessboard? No, I think that's Chinese checkers. Alright, let's, Okay, a free trial of what? Select 5 subordinates to be dismissed immediately. Alright. Looks like a good old-fashioned argument over email. Via email, excuse me. Let's, go in here then. What's with the we part? You didn't do anything there. Alright, let's, pop into here, I guess. Alright. To the repair bay. Should probably go grab that. It's good that they have glowing outlines around stuff that you can interact with. It would be very easy to miss this stuff in the environment otherwise. At least it would be for me anyway. Where's this? It's a vendor. This is why I came in from. Got it. That's where it wants me to go. Eh. Alright. What's in here? I'm definitely on the lookout for more assault rifle ammo here. Chester Higgins. The sentries have gone insane, apparently. Alright. We've unlocked the door, so that's something. Oh, that's glass. Like, oh, what's with the fog that's in there? Nope, that's some green tinted glass of some kind. Wow, bad time to have to reload. Alright, yeah, this game gives you a lot of XP. Heck, it's giving me XP just for finding stuff. You don't automatically stand up when you jump. Huh. Yes, I'm fully aware of the fact that I'm not going in the direction that the game wants me to go. So you don't need to point that out.
Here they come! Nice one!
I'm low on ammo on this thing already. Alright. Okay. I activated something over there. What happened? Ah, this must be the repair bay. Just in case he's audited, alright. I'm only skimming through this stuff. Not just because I don't think that having this stuff on screen would not be for a very interesting stream material, but also because I'm only somewhat interested in reading it. I got some ammo anyway. Where is this thing that keeps referencing? I think it's volume 3. I need something to read down in the pit. Much obliged. Okay, so it's in the pit. Wherever that is. Alright, maybe I've already picked it up and I didn't realize it. Hello.
Not real. You're not real.
Who's not real? And who's saying that?
Not real. You're not real.
No, I feel pretty real to me, so...
Mine seem. You're liable to get scalded.
well, I'll come back here later then.
Not real. You're not real.
Alright, let's head back to the repair bay.
No. Just leave me alone.
Alright. Put a sock in it. On the catwalk. Little thing. Alright, let's okay, let's... Oh. So let's take a look at the map here. What's in here? Ride control armor. Interesting. Cannot use the toilets. Which is what I assume those things are. Apparently there's much better armor I could be wearing. Not that that's actually a surprise, but whatever. My helmet is broken. I guess it doesn't really matter because I can get better stuff from what I have. Like this thing. Wow, don't I look dumb? Kind of looks like a train, doesn't it? Alright, do I look like a train to you? Alright, let's go investigate these lockers. Do anything other than what the mission wants me to do, of course. The last thing in the world we'd ever want to do is the objective. Well, let's head up there, I guess. All right. Plant status. What's the plant status? Access to this report has been brought to you by Spacer's Choice. Please notify your designated plant officer, your designated supervisor, excuse me. Please activate all 3 electrical track switches. Alright. As long as it points me in the direction of where I'm supposed to go. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say it's telling me to go in the area that I just was. So, yeah. Barred. I am barred from entry. Alright. Didn't even know that door was there. Alright, let's go to the map. Somewhere over there, I think.
No, just leave me alone.
No, I'm not here to bother you. So you can just knock that off.
Not real.
Alright.
Go away, Phantom!
Impact hammer. Hello, you.
You're not real! You're not real! Get away from me, Phantom! Shoot! Scram!
Calm
You
down.
can talk? The Phantom's never talked before. I knew I shouldn't have eaten that sprat raw. See? See, Higgins? This is why you must always boil your sprats before ingesting.
Slow down. What are you
Clearly, I
telling me?
mistook you for one of the phantoms of my imagination, which terrorized me on occasion.
I hear ya.
Chester D. Higgins. The D stands for definitely not insane. I use it as a reminder.
What is it you do here?
Oh, Higgins has been many things over the years. Sprat Wrangler, Saltuna Critic, Aetherwave Personality, Chairman of the Board, Galactic Defender, Sisty Pig Tycoon. I've come a long way for someone who started off as a simple engineer right here in this plant.
So you were an engineer then?
I specialized in automechanicals, drones, sentries, repaired them, maintained, upgraded, did it all from my old workroom just over in the next section.
Oh, those sentinels had all gone insane. They were being repaired and overseen by this guy who is a few French fries short of a Happy Meal, apparently. This place looks like it's been abandoned a
Mechanicals lost
while.
their bolts. Opened fire on anything that moved. It was pandemonium.
And how could this have
You
happened?
mean, why did the Mechanicals go on a murderous rampage? Same reason any of us do, I suppose. The voices told them to do it.
Of
I
course.
was on cleaning duty at the time. My old boss had me scrubbing pipes when the killing started. So, as usual, I missed out.
Alright.
Look, I don't want to fall into any trouble with the Mechanicals. If they wise up to our plans, they will come for us. With prodding irons. You know, you remind me of myself back when I was an intergalactic adventurer. I discovered a flaw. Their hostility levels were hardwired to maximum. There's no changing that, but you could rewrite their targeting protocol so they attack each other instead.
Alright.
Yes, that's exactly it. I see you're also versed in the noble art of mechanical engineering. There's a behavior control terminal in the other room. It should have options to change how the mechanicals act, including whom they shoot at. Oh, that reminds me. You'll need my passcode to access the behavior control terminal. Here, let me just write it down for you. The tail. Definitely start with the tail. If you're feeling adventurous, the ears are a particular delicacy. Jimmy'd opened the vending machines. That lasted a good couple of months. Eventually, I had to resort to more unconventional means of filling my insides.
Great. You ate the...
Braised, boiled, charred, skewered. Sprats are good eating, friend. Chock full of brain food. Mechanicals lost their bolts. Opened fire on anything that moved. It was pandemonium.
You know, I'm just repeating dialogue stuff. And you weren't killed.
I was on cleaning duty at the time. My old boss had me scrubbing pipes when the killing started. So, as usual, I missed out.
Yep, that's, I've heard that already. Vague and inconsistent rules about what is stealing and what is not. Alright, let's, I guess we got some crazy robots to reprogram. Program in such a way that will make them actually crazier. But less harmful to us, which is good. I mean, which is crazier? Attacking other people for no reason or attacking yourself for no reason? Let's, take a look at the journal here. There doesn't seem to be an option of, pinpointing the, location, the, waypoint on the map. And there's no way of looking at the map and deciphering, which one is which, unless you just sort of know. Let's take a look here. Got a local and regional map. How do we, change floors with the D-pad? Got it. Even hovering over it is not going to, tell you what it is. We have not been to the 6th floor. So I have one objective on the 4th floor and one objective on the 5th. And I don't know what's on the 6th. Alright, so we go up then. Cannot use while in combat. Oh.
That's the last of them.
I have this on normal difficulty, by the way, just in case you were wondering. Oh, alright. Cool. The Steam has been deactivated. Cool. It's, a workbench. Cool. And, we have a ladder, so let's climb it.
If we send the power to Miss McDevitt, what happens to Vale?
I don't know. What I'd like to do is I'd like to get up to the, next level so I can activate the, terminal to change these robots' behaviors. Still don't have a good feel for how often I can use this, don't call it VAT system. What kind of cooldown it's on, assuming it's on one. And I'm out of ammo here.
Can't get past that armor.
Cool, I leveled up. Alright. Alright, more stuff here. Alright. Also have some perks, I think. Oops. At least one of them, anyway. Alright, what do we got here? A tactical time dilation meter. 25%, that might be useful. Plus 50% carrying capacity. Plus 50% XP from companion kills. That doesn't seem all that useful if I'm doing all the killing myself. I'm gonna get this one. Alright. Let's take a look at the map here. I still don't have ammo for that thing. Alright, let's see if we can find their way up to the next level. We have a ladder and a ramp. It looks like they both lead to the same spot, so I guess it didn't really matter.
Lost.
Map. I'm looking for the, I'm looking for the thing that would tell me where the, thing is. Very descriptive, I know. But what I'm looking for is the thing that manipulates the machine's, behavior profile so that they will attack each other instead of me. Okay, that points me towards that. I didn't already do that, did I? I don't think I did. I don't know. Oh, we can, dictate what her gear is. Okay, interesting. Should probably give her some better stuff then. Modify behavior. Oh, we did that. It doesn't seem to be giving us credit for it as a completed quest. I don't know. Maybe it doesn't matter because we've probably taken out all of them already. I don't know. Well, anywho. I suppose I could go down and just talk to the guy, see if that triggers something. Okay, dagnammit. Tricky, isn't it? Alright. At least he's not talking to himself or me or whatever. Hi there.
What's eating you?
Alright, so that's not, guess I did something wrong. Or maybe it wasn't actually a quest. Oh well. Let's head back to that terminal up there and get this thing done. Clearly I'm taking way too long in these early parts of the game. I should do a little booking of it. Am I getting there? Nope.
Once we do this, there's no go. Hey, mister? Look, I know you want your power regulator and all, but I just gotta ask you.
What's
Do
up?
you understand what you're about to do?
I wouldn't mind hearing your
I don't
opinion.
think you should cut off Edgewater's power. I think it would be cruel. I'm sorry. That just sort of came out all at once. Edgewater's hurting. We've been losing workers year after year, and corporate hardly ever sends replacements. There's barely enough Saltuna to fill our bellies anymore. But the town's got some good people in it. Decent, hard-working folk just living their lives the only way they know how. They don't deserve to be punished.
Let me see here. There's not exactly much of a neutral position here. See what this one does.
Miss McDevitt's built something beautiful. Somehow she's talked the ground into giving life again. It's plain to see she's made the Vale a better place. Fed the hungry, tended the sick. Gave a home to those that had none. But Miss McDevitt delights in Edgewater's suffering. She wants to hurt the town. Do you really want to be party to that kind of hatred?
How about if I divert?
Well, that sure sounds like Mr. Thompson. If he was standing here, I imagine he'd remind us of how we're all one big, happy Spacer's Choice family. In Mr. Thompson's eyes, those deserters are still part of the Spacer's Choice family. The family must work together in order to survive. I hate to say it, but I think Mr. Thompson's got a point. Unless those deserters come back, Edgewater's as good as dead. Cutting off their power might be the only way.
Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't mean to babble on like that. I felt like I had to say something. Really? I mean, wow. Thanks.
It would have been cruel if
No
I
one
said the other
told me
one.
those words in that order.
It's okay, I was barely listening. Use terminal. Here's the problem. I'm not sure which way this is rerouting power to. Alright. Okay, here we go. Alright, so I guess we directed to the botanical laboratory? Sure. Boom. Now let's get oh. Wrong door. Is this gonna lead me to my Spectrum Vodka, a glass for every class. Oh dear. Guess we're back outside. Dagnammit. Here we go. I get any more ammo for my assault rifle? No, I did not. Let's take a look where the map is directing me. Alright, we have to go and grab that thing. Alright. And unfortunately, I'll be doing it without any assault rifle ammo. Let's go and get,
Watch out! Rat smarts!
Okay, she seems to be taking a lot of damage.
Everyone all right?
She's fine. Cool. A ring? It's got a ring to it. Let's, transport wreckage discovered. This game certainly is generous with handing out the XP for no apparent reason. Alright, let's, wrong button here. Let's take a look at what weapons we have here. Unequip this thing. And then let's go find the light assault rifle. Hopefully it uses light ammo. A saber? Oh, I already had one of those. Okay. Trip blade. Let's get this light machine gun. I don't have much ammo for that. I have a lot for that though. I don't know how long it'll last. Alright. Let's go in and see what happens. $2 for that. You could get a shave and a haircut for that much money. Let's take a look at the map here. Where does it want us to go to? That away.
You want to know what gets my bile churning?
Your bile?
Edgewater has suffered a cavalcade of disasters. Plague, marauders, desertion. Then you wandered in town. And I was so damn sure our luck was starting to turn. I never knew how right I was. Just answer one question for me. Why'd you do it?
Well, this one doesn't seem all that interesting. He doesn't seem to mind why I take my time. Teach you a lesson? It's not personal.
That power regulator is company property. Whatever you were hoping to find down here, I advise you to turn around and leave. I have got guards posted with orders to fire on you.
I don't have that as an option.
Edgewater's dead. Our cannery's dead. Adelaide's deserters are never coming back. Spacer's Choice will shut us down before long. Some of us will die of illness by then. Some will move on. Some will starve.
And what will
as
you
for me,
do?
I will tender my resignation, whereupon I shall be processed and then duly imprisoned for gross incompetence.
Alright, well... Companion perks. I like that it makes me hold A for everything. Alright, let's take a look here. Take a look at the map. Where are you, and why are you running off without me? Hey! What? That guy just ran right past me as if I wasn't there. That is so rude and inconsiderate. Alrighty then. I don't appreciate being ignored by my enemies. It makes me feel unimportant. Power regulator. I've got it. I bet this takes a while to reload. That's alright. That's, heavy ammo. That's what I need for the assault rifle, isn't it? Okay. Unless, there's something else down here. I think I should get going back to my ship. Eh? Let's get going. I've apparently got some more skill points here. Attack. Alright, having a little more persuasion or dialogue stuff would be helpful for those situations where I could have just talked that guy down from that. Or whatever. Guess I could be putting stuff into these things more specifically, but eh. I don't have any perks available. Oh, what's this? This is all her stuff, apparently. What's some... aggro adjustments. We can make their aggro go up or down. I think I'd rather give her more health. Yeah, I like that. Let's take a look here. Return to the unreliable. Hey, guess what? The thing I said I figured I needed to do, that's what I need to do. I wish you'd tell me which area this stuff was in. Combat, dialogue, abilities. Alright. Let's go. The hatch has been sealed, Captain. You cannot get through there, sir. Right. Well, it's a good thing that the entrance I walked in is so close to where I needed to go to. This game has some rather significant loading times. And I have this installed on the Xbox One's built-in hard drive, too. Which should be faster than it would be if I had it on the external drive. Which is where most of my games are installed. Let's take a look here. She's still following me, so whatever. Can I fast travel to my ship? You cannot fast travel whilst near hostiles. Alright, well, that's not helpful, but whatever. Alright. Not that I'm surprised, but I should point out that going in that water did not hurt me at all. Not going to bother with that stuff. If I can avoid it anyway. Okay. Why don't you not get yourself killed? Fighting those things that I'm trying to run away from. Good. They lost interest. We're only interested in getting back to the ship there. That's it. Are you still with me? Good.
Is this your ship? Oh my stars, she is just so handsome. Does she have a name yet? What's her drive model? Oh, gosh. Listen to me babbling. When I was in Edgewater, I dreamed of flying on a real ship, working on a real engine, belonging to a proper crew. Edgewater won't last another season without power, but that don't change the fact that I'm indentured to Spacer's Choice. Company expects me back at my post.
Yeah.
I have imagined it, but until you came along, I never thought I had the choice. I want to ask you something, and you can say no. But can I come with you? I could tend to your engine. I know my G-valves for my catalyzers, and I can keep your ship singing. And if you ever need a pair of eyes watching your back, I can do that too. What do you think?
I think that was the plan. Sure.
Yes! I mean, thanks. You won't regret this, mister. Captain. I can call you Captain now. I got a captain.
Alright, just remember that I have a different name according to the ship's computer than... Well, whatever. Here we go.
Captain, I have detected that the town of Edgewater is now without power. I appreciate you doing your part to hasten their demise. What can I do for you, Captain? Do you know how to install a power regulator?
Yeah.
Outstanding, Captain. Your aptitude for engineering will prove invaluable in the event of another catastrophic engine failure. Our engine room is located behind you, across the cargo bay, up the ladders.
Alright. I think I already know where it is, but regardless, that's where I'm going. Yeah. Is that it? Oh, look, an achievement. Ticket to anywhere. Got your very own ship. Huh? I first read that as ticket to nowhere. It is alive! It is alive! Alright. Let's get... It's alive, not it is.
What can I do for you, Captain? All systems are operating within acceptable parameters. I am prepared to bring the unreliable into low-altitude orbit. This should prove an adequate test of our flight capabilities.
Cool. Yeah, let's get out of here. I can always come back here later, right? Although I seriously doubt I can help that, gravedigger with whatever his problems are. Since, his company town is pretty much dead, and I'm, hostile to them. Whatever. not really worried about it. As I've probably stated many times in previous streams, I am no completionist. I just sort of play these games like I would play them normally. I just happen to be streaming them. Streaming while I do that.
We have received a communication request from Dr. Phineas Wells.
Alright.
Ah, there you are, hale and hearty, and captain of your own ship. I see you're putting the unreliable to good use. Shame about her former captain. Horrible way to die. How are you feeling, by the way? I lost track of you in that cave back there. Experiencing any, unnatural drippage? Perfectly normal side effect of thawing, I assure you. Oh, that, yes, that's probably permanent. I wouldn't worry about it, though. I'm sure you're fine. What you saw in Emerald Vale is happening all across the colony. Food shortages, lack of supplies, and basic necessities. We're dying. The chairman, the minister, and all their lackeys on the board are to blame. The Hope has some of the brightest minds Earth ever sent us. If we can revive the Hope's colonists, they can help us undo the board's mistakes. They can help us set things right.
I suppose that's
You
the
need to
objective
get
of this
Stellar
game.
Bay on Monarch. I have contacts there. They'll help me, help us, find the chemicals to revive your fellow colonists. Gladys Kilkelly, lovely woman, runs a cozy little black marketing outfit on the Groundbreaker. She can get you a nav key to land on Stellar Bay.
Okay. Why do I need a nav key?
Strictly speaking, Monarch is a moon, terraformed badly, and almost completely lawless. You'll love it. Captains don't fly their own ships, you see. Your navigation terminal handles the, navigation. Think of a nav key as a set of flight instructions. The board's been confiscating nav keys for Stellar Bay, so we must rely on unconventional means of acquisition. Hence, Miss Gladys Kilkelly.
Okay. So there's no manual flying of the ship.
In theory, I suppose you could land your ship in Cascadia, and in theory, I suppose you might survive the experience. Cascadia is utterly seething with dangerous, highly aggressive creatures, more than capable of tearing you limb from limb.
Sounds like a party.
You'd have to be a lunatic to land in Cascadia, and I'm reasonably certain I tested your brain for incipient signs of insanity. Trust me, talk to Gladys Kilkelly.
Okay.
Gladys and I have been doing business for years. Her smuggling credentials are unimpeachable. If anyone can get you a key to Monarch, it's her. Without a skip drive, good luck. You'll be dead before you make it to the nearest star. Look, I admire your optimism, but the sad truth is you're stuck here. You, me, and the rest of this colony. We're all skating precariously around the edge of oblivion together.
Find
None
him
of us are
and
leaving
close
Halcyon
shut the
alive,
jaws
so we may as
of
well
oblivion.
make it a better place, and we can start by reviving the Hope.
Fine. Whatever.
Excellent. I'll send her a wireless. Let her know you're coming. By the way, I gave Captain Hawthorne a disguise apparatus of my own design, cutting-edge technology, years ahead of its time. I call it the holographic shroud. I'm sure it will prove remarkably useful to you. You'll find it in the captain's quarters.
Okay.
Marvelous device. I'm quite proud of myself. The shroud changes the user's appearance to mimic that of another.
Okay.
It has limits. First-generation technology, you see, but promising. Exciting to see it in use.
Never buy a first-gen product.
Very simply, the holographic shroud uses biometric information contained on standard identity cartridges to generate a holographic projection around you.
You mentioned
Only
limitations?
stands up to a casual scrutiny. Use it too long, bound to flicker, blur, something like that. Movement makes it more likely. Best used in moderation. When you see guards in your path you can't sneak past, for example. Maintain your distance. Act normal. No running, no jumping. Don't draw their attention. If they pay attention, they're more likely to notice flaws in the hologram.
Okay, so it sounds like a normal disguise system in a video game where if you get too close to a guard, that you will draw their attention. I think I've remember this from some game I played recently. Was it one of the Wolfenstein games? Can't remember. Anyway,
A change of clothes. What is this? Some old spy serial? What inattentive and brainless guard would be fooled by such a shabby disguise? The holographic shroud masks not only your clothes, but your face and fingerprints. It modulates your voice and sweetens your breath.
okay. What?
Science, that's how.
Of course. Alright.
Excellent. I'll contact you once you've found a way to get to Stellar Bay. If you have any questions, come see me in my lab.
Science is
And
the new
remember,
magic.
Don't trust the board. They'll try to win you over with promises of wealth and power, but it's a lie. The board's only interested in filling their own pockets. If we don't put a stop to them, they're going to run this colony to the ground.
And if they promise me
Transition
cake,
ended.
I
If you are
know
ready
it will
to
be a
depart,
lie.
Please select a destination on your navigation terminal.
Alright, Alright, first of all, let's go to my quarters. Not my pennies, but my quarters. What? Alright. Everyone plays Chinese checkers. Huh. Yeah, we are in orbit above
Make
the
yourself
planet.
at home, Captain.
Yeah, these are my quarters. Look, I have a little tree with these dandelion things. All right, all right. A robot. Looks like we have quite a few quarters in here, don't we? Yeah, this ship bears a striking resemblance to Serenity from Firefly. Maybe not, I don't
I
know.
need to increase the toilet suction to account for the amount of fiber in those Spacer's Choice meals.
That's wonderful. Too much information. Alright, so I suppose we access this terminal, and that's how we shrink ray, what? Looks like we got some more quest here. This must be that robot I found. Ask ADA about... Okay. I guess we'll go do that. I'm actually going to be calling it a stream pretty soon. Been going for about 2 hours. which is the typical length of how long I
Welcome back,
do these
Captain.
streams for.
How can I be of assistance?
You can tell me about this Sam.
The unit is a cleaning SAM. Hawthorne brought it on board some cycles ago, I'm sure with the intent to modify it, but I've never seen it up and running. Alex likely recorded progress notes detailing his efforts to modify SAM. If you check the terminal in your captain's quarters, we may be able to determine what work remains in order for SAM to properly operate.
Alright.
Goodbye.
Okay, let's Okay, so where are we? We are at Terra 2. And we want to go to the Groundbreaker. That must be the sun. And we got the lawn mowing crew outside, except they're not mowing the lawn. They're probably doing some snow blowing stuff. Because, yeah, it jumps like 3 or 4 inches of snow on the ground or something like that over the course of the last 12 hours or so. And as a result, hey, guess what? There's snow. I may be exaggerating the amount of snow, but when I woke up this morning, it sure looked like a lot. Alright, let's head to the Groundbreaker and... kablamo. Oh.
Destination reached. The Groundbreaker.
Got a sec?
What up?
Hey, Captain. I heard that Groundbreaker's got a real good engineer. A lady named Junlei Tennyson.
What about her?
I was thinking that maybe I ought to meet her. If you got time to swing us by, I mean.
Sure, why
I
not?
don't got much experience fixing actual spaceships. I bet you a can of Borston beans she could teach me all manner of stuff.
Sure.
Thanks, Captain. I'll be sure to make it worth your time. Did you want to talk about something else?
Not at the moment. Not at the moment. But I think I am going to call it a stream now. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate when people take time out of their day to watch my streams and my videos and such. Just as a quick reminder, I do a stream like this just about every day. I'm just going to overwrite my save here. I do a stream like this just about every day at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. At least I do from Sunday through Thursday. I tend to take Friday and Saturday off. I do a retro stream on Monday night at 8 p.m. and a modern stream on Wednesday night at 11 p.m. And since tonight is Monday, I have to figure out what I'm going to actually do. I don't know. Last couple of streams I did, I played through Sonic 3 and Knuckles, and I beat it. Got all the Chaos Emeralds and Super Emeralds. So I'm not going to do that again. But I'm not sure what I'm going to do. Whatever, I'll think of something. Don't you worry about it. I'll think of something. Well, yeah, I'll see you back here tonight at 8 p.m. for more retro goodness. That's dumb, but whatever. And I'll see you, of course, back here tomorrow at 11 a.m. for more The Outer Worlds. And we'll take a look at whatever this ship has for us. And until next time, take it easy.